Here's what she looked like at that time. She was a very pretty girl. And when we got married, and here's our wedding picture. Anyway, now, I was still in uniform. Can you see that?
What a good-looking couple.
Oh, and her people owned a cottage down at Rocky Point, Long Island. And we spent a lot of summers there with our children, and always close to the beach. And we learned to swim, play in the sand, and all 5 boys and 2 girls, and we spent most of our summers down there. Because my wife didn't work at the time, so she went down for the whole summer. And I ran back and forth on the ferry boat from Bridgeport to Port Jefferson. I'd take the ferry over weekends and go see them. And we had an awful lot of fun there. At that time, we didn't have water. We had a pump. You had to pump water. You didn't have running water, and an outhouse. But we enjoyed it. You could run around the cottage and everything else. And then we had to move the outhouse one time. I got the job of doing that. But
Grandpa Troji was there too.
my grandfather, my father-in-law, and my wife's uncle, Bud Whitson, and Mr. Troji helped me move the outhouse. That was quite a project. Something I didn't think I could ever do, but we did it.
What was involved in that?
Digging a hole and covering it up and putting in the chemicals so that the smells wouldn't continue. And you don't pollute your well. And gotta make sure you do it far enough back. And, well, we had a lot of fun on the beaches there, and eventually we even got a boat and ran up and down there and did water skiing and diving off the rock. And that was a fun summers, and I think all my children certainly enjoyed having their growing up life there at Rocky Point on the beach. We still own that old cottage, but now we're winterizing it and trying to rent it. So I don't know what's going to happen of it, but we don't want to let go of it because we have too many memories there.
Well, you sure did a lot of interior renovation of it too, right?
Yeah.
What did you do?
Well, I finally got together with a plumber down there to put running water in, and we tore all the partitions down and rebuilt it and put an addition on and built a bathroom and put in running water so we could live there. And then it made it a lot more livable. But now we have heat and everything, so now it's a regular house anymore. But that's the way life goes. Thank you.
Yeah. But hospital.
Yes, did anyone read about the latest pulsar that they've...
No, but I've read about the
Exploding
fusion. What do you
Oh, the
think about
fusion, nuclear
atomic
fusion?
fusion?
Yes, tabletop.
Did you get this month's flyer?
I'm interested in the 93 people that were killed in England.
The
Front
soccer game.
page.
What?
At
I
sports.
didn't read that.
Is that yesterday?
Trampled.
Soccer game.
Yeah.
And
Yes, in
trampled
England,
again.
yeah. They were just smashed against a steel fence, and then the
How?
police opened the fence.
How did that happen?
There are just too many people.
Stampede, you mean? That
Yeah.
people trying to get out?
Tickets
Isn't that a horrible
forcing their
way?
way in is the way that I heard it.
Wasn't even a fire or anything, it was just the crush
Just
of
the
people.
enthusiasm to watch a soccer game. It's like a final. I thought it was a final game.
Wow. That's
They
amazing.
are intense. Because I went to one, and
I wouldn't
it was
go again.
crazy.
I would be
In
risk-
England, it's
Ah.
like
Dangerous.
standing room only. That's the cheap tickets.
Brazil is worse. I don't know, worse.
Well, no,
but
this
they
is the same team that helped eliminate the English team in the Brussels, the whole World Cup contest. When they were in Brussels, it was the Liverpool team. They just blew up.
That was a few
Yeah,
years
the big
ago,
riot.
and they had a riot then, and people were killed.
Oh.
So what's the nicest thing that has happened to people over the last year?
I was in a movie.
At Bill's house?
Yes.
Nicest thing that has happened to me. I don't know.
They all
I'm
look
still
this way,
getting up
so
and
I
going to
don't
work
have
every
to
day.
move.
I didn't came to visit me in the hospital.
You'll never forget that.
You had a nice vacation in the
I
hospital?
have just
Listen,
died.
Eileen came to visit me.
Oh, tell that story, Jim.
I want to tell it. 'Cause
Okay,
I was
go
the
ahead.
innocent bystander.
All right, let's hear it.
Here, Janice was upstairs, feeling very nauseated and, wasn't doing very well. But Eileen was downstairs and she needed to go walk.
It was my first day to move after surgery, so.
So I came in
take a
before a
walk.
soccer game. I was going to spend an hour there and then leave. I get there and Eileen's like, okay, let's walk upstairs. So we start walking up there and we get up there and she immediately runs to that chair next to Janice's bed with her little tray and gets sick next to this woman that is nauseated.
Oh, gee, I didn't hear that.
Janice has to spit and stuff, so she's sitting for something. I'm sitting at the end of the bed watching Eileen getting sick to Janice. I said, I've got to get out of here. This is not where I want to be.
But then, remember Eileen's IV starts backing up. And the blood's
Then the nurses yelled at me.
And that really didn't help your condition either, did it?
Then the nurses yell at Eileen. It's her own fault for leaving the floor.
She was
Eileen's
behind
another
leave.
place she gets back
No
up.
permission.
Misery likes company.
Yeah. That's Eileen.
You were supposed to walk though, right?
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
supposed to
not
walk.
Not leave the floor.
Right.
Because
right,
those
I
are the
believe
nurses
that.
that are supposed to take care of Eileen, not
Right.
the nurses upstairs.
Or were the nurses upstairs ones who were yelling at you?
No,
downstairs.
We went back down.
Well, one of the nurses upstairs did say you're not supposed to be up here with
Yeah.
that thing.
Get sick downstairs, lady.
She had an ID
Not
and all in
next
it.
to poor
Yeah.
Janice. 'Cause
You took the thing with
Yeah, she's walking,
Yeah.
and she felt
It's
faint,
my first time out of bed in 2 days.
and she goes downstairs. Wow, that's typical of Eileen.
No, I
Eileen,
would have done that too. I mean, I would have gone to visit Janet. She's right on the same.
Yeah.
this is typical of Eileen. She had her wisdom teeth out, 4 teeth, and they kept her overnight. And they said, do not get out of bed. So as soon as they roll Eileen in from surgery, she gets out of bed and goes to the bathroom and passes out in the bathroom with the door shut.
And my IV pulled
Yeah.
out and
Oh,
blood was shooting all
oh, gee.
Oh, Bill, this is not the kind of stuff you want on your
Oh,
video.
that's
This is saved for all eternity. This
Oh,
is,
dear.
Horror stories.
We
of
don't want to
Eileen.
hear
So we
anything
can talk about
medical
our trip
problems.
to Italy.
okay,
Oh,
yeah.
let somebody else say something. We've talked
Let me talk about that baseball game that I pitched, that no hitter.
Oh.
That I pitched.
Okay, get up.
No, I'm.
I'm afraid this is
Lazy
one
these
tape
days.
that you won't play very often, Bill. So
Well,
as you hear the,
Why don't you just talk about the nice meal we had?
We can talk about
the
the
meal
food.
was delicious. We are very fortunate to have Dale in our family because she's an excellent cook and she entertains us royally. In fact, this morning she brought me my coffee on a tray. Very
Oh,
nice.
man.
I forgot to bring the hot water though.
Yes.
Oh, how
All I need is a
nice.
sprinkling of coffee and the rest hot water.
How nice.
Well, if you and Chad had jumped in the jacuzzi together, we would have served you coffee and croissant down in your
Oh, how
in your
nice.
boudoir.
Oh, yeah. Well, you'll
But
still get a
that
taste of
jacuzzi is
spring
very
here
nice.
in
What a
Washington.
thoughtful daughter-in-law.
Some
Now I get up and got my own coffee. Because I'm staying with my daughters, not my daughter-in-law.
That's true.
It all depends on how much.
Did you
slack
get
we
to
have.
church here in town?
They like carpet. And the lady's like, what are you doing? And I just left it. It's horrible. But the funniest was this woman at the B&B. She was a great lady. She was so much
Yeah.
fun.
They just like to talk a little too much.
Bed
you
and
know.
breakfast, though, that's the object of it, though.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
a
and that's the
family
lady that thought Eileen was
atmosphere.
stiff?
Oh, yeah.
Wanted the bed and
Because this
breakfast?
woman had
She
traveled
just
all
wanted
around
to
Europe.
pry
you
into
know,
my
had
whole
backpack.
life, and if I wasn't dating anybody, what was wrong. And this is on vacation. I didn't want to tell her.
You
Your
certainly
life history?
didn't want to give her your blow-by-blow description of your social life and what you're doing with that foam carpet.
Well, she's like so excited about meeting people from around the world, and I had
And you
just
didn't
come
have
back from a trip in Asia, and I.
Oh, and you
Oh,
feel like,
Why-
a business trip, right?
Yeah, I
She could
just
care
feel-
less.
You know, just the thrill of the international. I mean, I was working in it and living in it. These people
But
are
the
real
point-
rednecks in Virginia.
The
I'm
point
talking.
is this
So,
woman backpacked around Europe.
Oh, yeah.
And Eileen said, I deal with international, but you know, of course, Eileen stays in the first class
doesn't
hotel. She
backpack.
gets manicures and haircuts and perms. You know? And
Pedicure.
this woman's like, you have to really live it. You're not living it.
Oh.
So that's the whole point.
I said I live it, lady. I just live it in a different style.
Oh, this lady had been around the world too?
She
Backpacking
traveled
around the
backpack.
world. Eileen likes to go first class if possible, but
the American way around the U.S.
Yeah, real redneck territory. I was with Jeffrey when I bought all these things.
Oh, you were?
I have
No piano. There's no piano.
Hello.
Or sing one.
I think they've been taking pictures of them.
Yes, he held the baby.
I want to go back to Mickey.
Not quite yet. We're still carving. Bob's carving these.
Oh, just stretched out the
Santa Claus came! He just came down the chimney!
Wow, what is that?
Ho, ho, ho!
What a surprise! That's
Because I tried putting it on.
No! You get fixed! Have you been a good little boy?
Oscar!
No! You get cold! Have you been a good little boy? No! You get cold!
In the middle, she's average.
Merry Christmas to all! And to all a good night!
It's Christmas Eve, and we're about to begin to open presents.
They want to get Papa in the movie.
All right.
Hey, Mikey.
Did you get? I didn't finish. Do you know where his JC Penney bag is? Everybody, Jimmy's holiday season is here once again. Loving thoughts turn naturally to you. And then this big long one, it's about the two of us, and it's signed Christina, Craig, Lily, Sarah, Katie, Mike, Matt, Colleen, and Patrick. Thank you, everyone.
Nice. Okay, Matt, give yours
On
up.
a nice card.
Hurry up.
Well, Colleen,
Colleen,
you
give
two have
yours.
been an inspiration of family togetherness. So there you go.
Yes, you brought.
No, I want to give mine out.
Just give them. You both give them at the same time, the gifts that you bought.
Oh, we forgot to say.
Hurry, just wrap.
Well, just give them. You don't have to have wrap. Not everybody gets
That would
wrap.
be fine.
Everybody should get a paper bag.
And a diary. Perfect. Colleen, perfect for Lily.
You like Dotsie down? Look, I have this their book.
That's a
Lily,
Let me
Lily.
see that. Hey, Mike.
Christina and Sarah. You give Christina and Sarah, you open them at the same time. I wonder why.
They're the same thing. They are. They're the same thing.
open together.
Go ahead, bring it over. And then we finish over.
Heavy?
They even look the same.
Do we do the adults at the same time? I guess so. Who my adults is.
Because there's so many.
Want some more pain?
No, that's right. Just
I want to open it the same way. It's an amazing.
They don't even want to hang around for our friends.
Unfortunately, you don't have Andrew down here yet, right?
I know.
You gotta get him in this party.
He's having dinner.
And you know what? The only rule is the first 2 pages of photos are dedicated to me.
Okay, just I thought it would have to be the Flynn family at least, Jerry. I know it had
Think there's enough cameras here?
No, I don't mind other people in the picture. Your wife's coming in.
Peter paper. And
What does it say?
Oh, that's good. All your
Where's the
presents
youngest
get
cousin?
They came from Papa's
Where's
house.
the youngest cousin?
Who needs this? Let me get this stuff.
Yeah, you get one so you can put your presents there.
I gotta go get something to drink.
And that's it, because Kate and Sarah have not their presents.
New edition.
Look at all that loot. If they can't find you, you don't get your present.
That's why I'm sitting out in the open.
Hey, thank God for the hospital, huh, Mama?
He likes you, Bob.
I haven't got quite enough.
Bless you.
Mikey.
Michael!
Mikey!
Michael, there he is. He's pointing to himself. He's Craig. Yeah, Craig. There's more on it. Craig.
Hey, I'm trying to take a picture of Matthew, Sarah.
Craig!
We got a couple already from Jimmy Cannon. That's for Colleen. That's for Colleen.
The other one you got, isn't it?
Oh, darling, Colin.
Wow.
Sarah, is this can be opened up?
What is it, Lily?
Let me see.
Cookbook. Tremendous.
Karen,
My goodness. Hey, how do you get
We'll
this
have to
out?
try
like
some
those,
things.
Mikey?
You only have one, Lily? Lily, is that you said? Oh, good.
Dale,
Make sure you take
we give it to her. Dad, you might as well keep this rolled up.
Oh, great. And look what Mike got. I mean, Mike. God, they got me calling him Mike. Aw, who's that from? Sarah Kay? Yeah, very cute. From people.
Oh, we were the 10. That's
Can I have a few?
Okay, here, please.
No.
Oh.
Ow.
Oh, you're under the tree. Is it our turn?
Busy opening his.
Are we taking turns with this, or are the kids all going to be together?
Lily.
I don't know. Alright, come over here, I'll help you find them.
Craig, let me see.
Okay. Who's next?
Open my present.
Where's Bob?
Yeah, you opened your
What'd you get?
You want to show your present?
Show your dad.
I can't show this.
If you're gonna cry, you're gonna go to bed. Okay, I'll give the presents from Andrew. I want to see a happy face.
Let me see.
And you can do t-shirts. Great.
Good shot, Claire.
Very nice. Now help Craig open his. Right here.
We gotta find his batteries.
My goodness, Bob, that was a big box.
Not only that.
What did you
What do
get?
you say?
What did you get, Craig?
What do you say?
Okay, let's put it away. We'll put it
Basketball.
together.
It's Rick. It's Rick.
You're welcome, want to play?
Yeah, let's play with it.
What's this?
And go to the
Yeah, go play with Rick.
And you play with this now.
Okay.
So while we put the bus away and go home. And then when you're done, you come
Craig.
Perfect.
That was quick.
Your baby has been following you up.
Yeah, one.
Mike? Mikey?
We gave out all ours.
Yeah, neat. Traveling scissors, they are called.
That's a pen bracelet.
You want another present to give out?
Wow.
Okay, everybody get your own bag and
So
put
that's
all
a
your
big hit
presents
with
in the bag.
that.
So you don't
Give
mix
me
it.
some stars.
Here, you put your ribbon.
Mikey, look at Mikey, he's all set. He's gonna hit the road.
Oh my God, Jerry, don't
that's not for you.
We decided we had to go back to
That's Michael. No, it's Michael's, yeah.
Oh, I want it. Oh, we gotta get a picture of it. Oh, that is so great.
Read the back. Is dedicated to anyone who is a mother or has one. Oh. The maternity mug was created by a woman who was pregnant at the time she conceived it.
Conceive the mug idea.
Oh, all right. As she tells it, what started out as an innocent fooling around soon grew into an idea of larger proportions. Some 9 months later, the maternity mug and the creator's son burst into the world. Note that the maternity mug is light so as to cause no excess labor in using it.